When you think of Google AI, you probably think of the big names, right? Like Gemini. But what if I told you that hiding just beneath the surface, Google has this entire suite of incredibly powerful, and get this, totally free AI tools just waiting for you. Today, we're going to go on a little journey, from a simple idea all the way to a finished working product, using nothing but these hidden gems.
I mean, just think about that for a second, because that's exactly the situation we're in. The power to research, design, automate, and even build entire applications from scratch is available to you right now. You just have to know where to look. So, we're going to follow the complete creator's workflow, starting right where every great project begins, with knowledge.
First up, we've got Notebook LM. The best way to think about this is like your personal AI research assistant. It's the central brain for any project you're tackling. I mean, before you can build anything, you have to really understand your subject, and this is the tool that's going to get you there fast.
Now, the absolute key concept here is that Notebook LM is grounded in your sources. You upload your stuff, your documents, PDFs, even links to YouTube videos, and it will only use that information to answer your questions. This is a huge deal because it basically crushes the hallucination problem, giving you cited, factual answers that you can actually trust. And this thing is so versatile. You can literally drop in the link to a massive documentary, one with 270 million views, and just start asking it questions. But it goes way beyond a simple Q&A bot. You can ask it to generate a quiz for you, create an infographic outline, or even script a whole podcast episode. It's all about turning raw information into real understanding.
And here's a little pro tip for you, and it perfectly connects this tool to what's coming next. Once you've built out this perfect little collection of sources in a notebook, you can use that entire notebook as the knowledge base for a custom AI assistant, which Google calls a gem. You're basically creating your own highly specialized expert on demand.
Okay, so we've gathered all our knowledge, we've got our brain, now let's actually put it to work. This next batch of tools is all about automation, about creating these reusable AI assistants that can do complex jobs for you over and over again.
So meet Opal. This is a visual, no-code workflow builder, and you can forget about complex scripting. You just describe, in plain English, the multi-step thing you want to automate, and Opal just maps it all out for you as these connected visual blocks. It's kind of like building with Lego.
For example, you could give it a single prompt just like this one. Let's say you want to stay on top of the latest research from a site like Hugging Face, but you don't have time to read every single paper. Well, with one command, Opal generates the entire 4-step workflow to scrape the site, summarize the content, and analyze it for you. You're literally prompting a whole automation into existence.
And then we have gems. Now, don't think of these as a general chatbot. Think of them more like pre-configured, specialized AIs. You build a gem for a very specific recurring task, like generating blog post titles, or, like we said earlier, acting as an expert on your research. And it stays perfectly consistent every single time. No mood swings.
And they can get incredibly creative. I mean, just check out this prompt. From this one request, a gem generated a complete, illustrated children's storybook with a voiceover narration. We're talking way beyond simple text tasks here, and into full-on content creation.
All right, so we've got our idea. We've done the research. We've even automated some of the grunt work. What's next? Well, you've got to get it out into the world, right? Now we're going to look at 2 tools that let you handle marketing and design at honestly unbelievable speeds.
This is Pomelli, and it basically creates entire marketing campaigns in minutes. You just give it a website, for example, the famously well-branded Liquid Death, and in step 1, it analyzes the site and creates what it calls a business DNA. It grabs the fonts, the colors, the whole vibe. From there, it just generates entire campaigns that you can immediately edit and even animate. It's crazy.
Now for the visuals of your product. Meet Stitch. You can basically think of this as a prompt to Figma tool. You just describe the web or mobile app you want to design, and it spits out a complete user interface. It lets you prototype ideas at lightning speed without ever touching a traditional design tool.
What's so powerful here is the speed of iteration. You can give it a simple prompt for, say, an energy drink website, and then instantly ask it to generate themes in red, purple, and yellow all at the same time. It's perfect for exploring a bunch of different visual directions in just seconds.
But this is where it gets truly mind-blowing. You can upload a screenshot of a website that already exists, like Zillow, and give it a prompt like this. Use this layout to build a web app for real estate listings on Mars.
And this is what it came back with. It absolutely nailed the vibe. It created this beautiful design, it invented a new currency called Mars coins, and it even created listings for habitats on Olympus Mons. It didn't just understand the layout, it understood the creative part of the request.
Okay, so a stunning design is one thing, but that's usually where the really hard work of coding actually begins. So how do you bridge that gap? How do you take this amazing Mars real estate idea and make it, functional?
Well, this brings us to the final and, frankly, the most powerful tool in our whole journey, Google AI Studio. This is where your designs and ideas become real, interactive applications, a lot of the time with just a single prompt.
And this just shows you the power of having this all-in-one ecosystem. Right from the stitched design of that Mars app, there's a button that says Build with AI Studio. You click it once, and it exports the design, the images, the code, and it even autofills the prompt to make the app functional. It's seamless.
Let's look at another super practical example. With a prompt like this, AI Studio can build a custom internal tool, let's call it YouTube Insight Pro, in about 30 seconds. It's a fully working dashboard that could save hours of manual work, created from just a couple of sentences.
And making changes is just as easy. This is what they call vibe coding. So if you don't like that little icon for the sentiment meter, you just tell it what you want instead. Use emojis of faces to display the sentiment. And just like that, the app is updated. No code needed, just a conversation.
Seriously, the possibilities here are staggering. People are building apps that use your camera to detect hand gestures to move 3D models around. They're creating sign language recognizers, complex 3D Lego editors. Someone even built an app that generates and performs sheet music from a prompt. The ceiling for creativity here is just incredibly high.
So, let's just recap. We've gone from researching a topic with Notebook LM to automating workflows with Opal, designing a whole user interface with Stitch, and finally, building a functional application with AI Studio. The entire creative pipeline is right here, waiting for you.
Everything we've seen today unlocks the ability to take an idea from a simple prompt all the way to a finished product. These tools are powerful, they're integrated with each other, and they are free. So the only question left is the one right there on the screen. What will you build first?